Baby, what time is it now? It's time to love me now.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's September 7th, and once again, it's cold in the studio. But you look prepared, Ashley, with the sweater and everything.
Yeah, I pulled out some warmer clothes now that the weather is cooler, you know.
Right, yeah. Have you met any other changes, like at home or something to reflect the changing seasons?
No, I need to soon. I need to change my sheets and stuff. But these days, there are a lot of cheap but cute ways to, interior design your house. Do
Right.
you like stuff like that?
I did, because I recently moved out. But I think I should do some fall cleaning first, though, right?
me
As
too.
I'm sure many of our listeners do as well.
Yeah, we can always keep them company as they
Sure.
do here on Double Date.
Welcome to Double Date on this Thursday afternoon. I'm your date, Kevin.
And I'm Ashley, and that was Xia Junsu's You Are So Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I know I am. It is officially autumn now. Are you ready for the autumn, the fall season?
Yes, I am.
How so?
I don't know. My mind is ready.
You're still drinking ice Americano.
Oh, that's
Ashley,
true.
you have to get with the flow like me and get the hot one.
But it's not that cold yet.
It is.
Is it?
It's at least pretty
Look,
freezing.
I'm wearing short sleeves.
Yeah, that's true. Our skit was fake. It was not based on reality. But it is cold in the studio, and I think it's time to get out the fall clothing, right?
Yeah,
very,
but-
very soon.
Do you need to go shopping?
Shopping? What's
Yes.
that? I'm the worst when it comes to shopping for clothes.
Yeah, I can tell.
What are you talking about? How often have I worn this shirt?
Maybe just like 7 times. I've
7
seen it.
times.
Uh-huh.
That's my lucky number, 7. So it's all good. Yeah.
We were also talking about interior design, and I did see pictures of your house, and it looked really nice.
Oh yeah. When I
Yeah.
moved, I mean, it was the first time that I really had to like decorate a place. And above all else, I'm kind of about minimalism. Just
Yeah.
keeping everything white.
Kind of
and-
looked like a girl's house.
What?
Yeah.
No. It came that way. It was all white. All the the appliances were very white. All I did was get like a big mirror.
Oh,
and-
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice though. Very
And
clean.
nothing wrong with looking like a girl's
Yeah,
house.
It's
Anyway.
clean and neat.
Yes. You guys are listening to Double Date. This is TBS EFM 101.3, 98.7 GFN, 93.7 in Yeosu, and 90.5 in Busan.
And if you have trouble gaining access to our broadcast via radio, you can also tune into us anytime, anywhere through the app TBS and also on iTunes or Popbang. If you miss our shows, you can subscribe to our podcast and listen to us anytime you want.
Are you ready for today's BST?
Yes.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears. We have Michael Park and K-pop singer Krisha Chu in the studio.
Yay.
Yeah. As well as a replay of our Saturday skit, Torn Pages, so stay tuned. But first, a song.
This is 백예린's 우주를 건너.
혼자서 널 기다릴 때면 나 혼자 다른 액상에
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I love you all. Yes, thank you for coming, and I hope I see you at the next fan meeting. Adios.
Phew, finally. Taking you out in public is always such a hassle.
Yeah, the crowds just can't get enough of me. Yeah.
As your manager, I'm so happy that you're such a cash cow, but
What?
you need to know this is not going to last forever.
What are you talking about? I'm the great Kevin O, number one hottie, the legend, music genius, DJ, a man who can do anything.
Yeah, okay then. Man who can do anything. When are you going to compose a new song? You haven't released one in years.
Excuse me, you can't rush genius, Ashley. It happens when it happens. Inspiration is like a force of nature, like a bolt of lightning. No man can tell when it strikes, even the great Kevin O.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I'm a woman then, right? Now sit down and start working.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Now sing, my angel of music. Sing! Sing!
미세먼지.
No! What's that, man? Give me something sweet. A love song.
A love song? But I can't come up with a melody on the spot.
then just come up with some lyrics. Speak from the heart, you know?
Okay, okay. Let's see. Love is so sweet, drive me like playing merry-go-round. It is so sweet, like drinking wine. I got that warm vibe.
Good. Bravo. Now make a melody. You're not stepping out of this building until you finish that song.
What? Okay.
Hey boy, what's your name? 궁금한 거 살짝 물어도 돼. Hey boy, 너의 말투 생각보다 감미로워 맘에 들어.
You just heard Wonder Girls with Hey Boy.
Hey, boy.
Hi. And before that, in our skit, we had these lyrics.
Yeah.
Right? But I did not write those lyrics. We got a letter from an avid listener of our show,
Ooh.
Sharon. We get messages from Sharon all the time, all the way in Indonesia.
Wow.
Yeah, and she sent us these letters.
So she wrote those lyrics?
Yes, it is part of, it's a much longer song, and we took a snippet out of it to put it in our skit.
Ooh.
Thank you, Sharon, so much.
Thank you.
She's actually an aspiring singer-songwriter
Ooh.
as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So sweet, like drinking wine. I got that warm vibe, I believe is the hook of the song.
Oh, sounds good. Best
Yeah.
of luck to Sharon.
Yeah, best of luck, and thank you for always supporting us and listening to our show. Hopefully we, do a little bit to make your day a little bit better.
And also, we were talking about, me being your manager and forcing you to write songs.
Yeah.
Have you been writing songs these days? Are you inspired?
I have.
Oh.
I am inspired. The thing is, I'm not like inspired based on like you said to write a love song, right? Maybe the lack thereof is my inspiration.
Oh no.
Also, I am not big-headed when it comes to stuff
know,
like
of course.
the legend, genius musician. No, not like that. Except when it comes to DJ, because I think I'm an awesome DJ.
Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah.
But I hope I can write some love songs soon.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Just gotta watch more movies. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. Hey, we always welcome your stories, comments, and recommendations, especially when it comes to like letters like this from Sharon. You can post them at our message board on our official website at tbsefm.seoul.kr.
Or to our social media accounts at TBS Double Date on Twitter and Instagram.
Coming up in the show, we have Blood, Sweat, and Tears with supermodel Michael and K-pop singer Krisha. And we have today's date song as well, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Be sure to pick you up.
It's now time for today's date song, and this week's theme is songs to listen to on a nice autumn stroll.
Today's pick is What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong, recommended by listener Lenny, who left us this message. Lenny says, lately I've been thinking that as human beings, we often forget to give thanks for what we have. When I go on a trip to visit the beach or some other nature retreat, I often take walks to enjoy the scenery and think to myself, What a wonderful world I'm living in today.
Lenny continues, after all, I am alive to open my eyes this morning and breathe freely and visit this beach. When I look up at the sky and compare myself to its vast expanse, I feel so tiny. My problems aren't bigger than God. Just like the song What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong says, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
As a human being, I am imperfect, so there are times when I am not as grateful for the things I should have as I should be. That's why it's important to see things from other perspectives or put ourselves in other people's shoes from time to time.
Yeah, I think nature really makes me feel very grateful, and
Right.
it's just really beautiful.
Mhm.
So it makes you like really appreciate the world.
Yes. Lenny, thank you for sending us this message. I heard when she says, my problems aren't bigger than God, just like, and then she quotes the song. I think everybody knows this song, right?
Yeah.
When was the last time you thought I should be more grateful about life?
I think every day.
Every
I
day.
catch glimpses of myself where I think like, oh, I'm so spoiled. Like I need
Right.
to stop. I need to be grateful.
Uh-huh.
It's just, yeah, from like the smallest things to even big things.
Including nature?
I mean, nature always makes me feel really small and makes me feel really grateful. Like when I went to Grand Canyon, I
Yeah.
cried because it was so
Wow.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When did you go?
In 2009.
Right.
It was a long time ago.
So you realize the magnitude of everything else in comparison to yourself. And
Yeah.
I think feeling small is a good thing, right? Because
definitely.
it also makes you feel like you're part of something greater at the same time.
Yeah, and it makes you feel like your problems aren't so big and that you're not so, like, of course you are important, but you're not as important as you think you are because there's so many other problems and bigger things in the world.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think Lenny understands, and we understand Lenny as well. Thank you so much for sending us this heartfelt message, Lenny. Our theme this week is Songs for a Nice Autumn Walk.
Yes, so let's go listen to What a Wonderful World, requested by Lenny. This is Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World.
I see trees of green, red roses too.
What a classic. That was What a Wonderful World, Louis Armstrong, recommended by our listener, Lenny. Thank you so much. I mentioned earlier this week that I think of jazz songs when it comes to
Yeah.
autumn walks. So we have a couple more jazz songs coming up next.
Ooh, yeah, but first we have a couple of tips to get you the most of your autumn walks.
Yes.
First, if you haven't been able to squeeze a walk into your schedule, try to take one in the morning because you're going to be too tired in the afternoon or evening.
Right. I know a lot of friends who download those apps that tell you like how many steps you took
Oh,
today.
yeah.
It helps you keep track, but it also spurs like your competitive nature.
I don't know if that will help me though. I think I'm just...
I would be so uninterested. I'll be like, wow, I walked 2,000 steps today. Like,
Me
cool.
too.
But for those of you who are interested, there are a lot of like health fitness apps out there.
And if you want to enjoy the view while you're walking, I think taking a walk along Han River and Cheonggyecheon or even Seoul Forest will be really nice. And
Yes.
it's better if you walk with a friend.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Yeah, probably. Because then
Less
you just
boring.
get lost in your thoughts if you're alone.
Yeah.
Especially Han River at night. Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
Since it's finally autumn, temperatures do drop in the evenings. Always dress in layers, or at least bring along a jacket. And you can do the thing that I do, where you like tie it around your waist like an ajashi.
Oh, you do that?
No, I'm kidding. Of course, everybody stay hydrated as well.
Yep.
Very important.
Up next, we have Blood, Sweat, and Tears coming up. Excited for that.
Yeah.
But first, let's listen to some songs that Kevin likes. They're both jazz. The first one is Park Laon's Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head.
And then we'll listen to Melody Gardot, If the Stars Are Mine.
We're going to be right back after this song. This is Off and Off's Chum.
넌 언제나 내게
Picture this. Someone keeps offering you unsolicited advice in the name of becoming friends, but you find this uncomfortable.
Picture this. Your significant other's birthday and parents' wedding anniversary is on the same day, and they both expect you to be there.
And picture this. You just bought a new phone and your friend uses it to film you when they drop it in a river.
And the question is, what will you do? Welcome everybody to another episode of Blood, Sweat and Tears. In this corner every Thursday we talk about various 고민 or troubling situations that make you sweat, so to speak, and we discuss them.
And today we're joined by our guest supermodel Micah Park, aka Park Gi-hoon, and K-pop singer Krisha Chu.
Hi guys.
Hello.
How you guys been?
Good.
Enjoying September, the first week of September. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yes, autumn is officially in full
It is.
swing, and I think all of us are excited about that. Krisha, you've been well?
Yes.
Yes, keeping busy?
Yes.
Very busy.
But well.
But well, busy but well. Very nice. Let's just dive in to the first situation. Krisha, would you read it out for us?
Yes, situation number 1. You're shy and there's a person who keeps offering you criticism/unsolicited advice. At first you just let it go, but after reaching a boiling point, you finally confront them. They tell you that it's just their way of being friendly and that they want to be your friend. You, however, find the method and even becoming friends with them uncomfortable. What do you do?
Have you had friends like this before? Or maybe superiors?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely superiors.
Definitely superiors. I guess I can go first. I've had this experience with people older than me in the industry. And what I've come to realize is that when they're always trying to put you down, you're not doing this right, this is not good for you, why did you do this? Ultimately, I always feel like they were trying to somehow give me a reason that I should work with them. You know what I mean? You're doing all of this wrong. If you worked with me, it'd be a lot better.
Oh.
I'm not against criticism at all.
Yes, of course.
But I'm all for it when it's fortifying. Michael, you know about this. You were talking about this with your,
Yeah, if it's work related, obviously it's something you have to overcome. Otherwise, you either leave or,
Yeah.
do
Right.
something else. But then, if it's something you have to do, you just got to cope with it. But if it's a personal issue, if it's someone you meet socially, you can just ignore them, walk
Sure.
away. You don't have to, handle all this, confrontation and criticism. So
Yeah. Is this the same thing with girls and girlfriends?
I don't know. I think girls.
why do
we're
girls?
little.
Girls always compliment each other. They're like, "Oh, you're so pretty. You've lost weight." It's all. They're all lies.
Yeah,
They're
and
just saying that.
if it's a really close friend, if it's one of my best friends, then yeah, I would offer her advice. But I wouldn't do it if I wasn't too close with them, because I would feel like they would be uncomfortable, and I don't want to do anything to make the other person feel uncomfortable, which a lot of girls I think about, because we just think a lot. Okay, we just have a lot of thoughts and we overthink everything, we overanalyze everything, we have to think from our point of view and the other person's point of view, and it's just so complicated, so we'd rather just keep to ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Krisha? You just got out of high school not too long ago, right? I feel like this is a big relatable issue in high school.
I guess so, but since I came after coming to Korea and receiving criticism basically every day, I feel like if they want to be my friend, then maybe we could start a conversation. But instead of just receiving the criticism and then oh, I'm hurt.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. I think when it comes to friends, okay, let's not talk about the work-related superior stuff. When it comes to friends, a lot of the times I feel like they're kind of projecting their own insecurities onto you. A lot of people, and maybe they're not friends. Maybe they're just trying to use you for that type of, it makes me feel better because I'm putting you down. Almost in a bullying type of way.
A lot of people like that.
Right. But I don't know, because I'm the type to give advice to my friends
But
a
you
lot.
only give it when they ask you for it, right? You don't give advice all the time your 잔소리해.
Yeah, but sometimes there are moments when I feel like this person may need advice, even if that person does not ask. But it's never like, it's never unsolicited,
Yeah.
I don't think. But I can see it coming off the wrong way because I am all about just saying what I think is the truth. Yeah.
I think if this person keeps doing that, I would just not talk to that person or, try to avoid the person.
Right.
Yeah.
Or acquire the skill of pretending to listen. Listen through 1 year and just
And
like
just
forget
let it out.
let it out through the other year.
I think
So
that's
it's a hard
kind of
skill to
obvious
acquire,
though.
but then-
It's very obvious, I think.
Is it?
When someone does it.
Yeah.
That's why you
I
have
feel
to
like
act. That's why I like it. It's all about acting.
It depends on who the receiving person is. So if the receiving person is truly trying to help you, then it will come off as obvious.
Yeah.
But as I said, if the receiving person is just trying to get something out of it, then I'm sure as long as you're like, yeah, uh-huh. You're like, oh, wow, he's loving this right now. Yeah, it's working. So, hopefully you don't have friends like this, right? Or if they are your friends, then you can just be honest with them and figure it all out.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back in the second hour double date with our guests for the rest of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But first, we're going to play a song.
This is 옥상 달빛 with 떠날 수 있을까?
You know what?
Wanna go out?
You're asking me on a date?
I could pick you up.
It's a double date. I'd love to go out with you.
What are you guys doing tomorrow night?
Going on a date with you.
Hey, this is Kevin,
And this is Ashley.
and thanks for joining us on
Double Date.
Welcome back to Double Date, everybody. We're in the middle of our Blood, Sweat, and Tears segment with guest supermodel Michael Park and K-pop star Krisha Chu. Our next scenario was won by Michael, so can you read it for us?
Yep. Situation 2 is you are an only child and your significant other's birthday and beloved parents' wedding anniversary are on the same day. Both sides expect you to be with them on the big day because you mean everything to them. What do you do? Is it family over love or spouse?
Well,
Your
it's your
significant
spouse's
other?
family, right?
Exactly.
Sounds like a K-drama.
And then you find out that she's your sister. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, Michael,
That's what real K-dramas are, right?
Michael, you're an only child, right?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
He's a
you're
brother.
not? Oh, okay.
I have an
I
older
thought this
brother.
was
Did you
your
get only
story.
child vibes from him?
No, I thought he said he was an only child last time.
Hey,
No.
I got what you said.
Oh, no, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Wait,
What's
but
the only child vibe?
Only child vibes would be like, I don't know, like selfish, but no, I was just kidding. I don't get that vibe from you at all.
I am
Krisha,
selfish.
you're not an only child, right?
I
No,
am
younger
the
sister.
oldest.
Oh,
Yeah.
oldest.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
What would you do on this day?
I mean, can't you divide your day into like lunch and dinner celebrations?
Yeah.
Why
You
not? You have to spend the entire day with them?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's
Don't
BS.
ask me.
피단 눈물.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we
Your
go.
name?
I mean, I guess you could take the day off, right? Get brunch with your parents. And then, but Michael
just
said you
said
can't.
no.
Okay, fine. Then you'll have to pick one over the other. That's all you can do.
Because they
I-
want you a lot, like both sides. They love you too much.
Right.
And they want, you to be with them
Yeah.
by their sides on
I
this
would
big day.
I would do my best to try to think practically about the situation because that's the only thing you can do, regardless of what decision you make. You can't justify it on your emotions. One side will get mad. You got to be practical.
And this is gonna happen every year then?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta
So
break
one
up the-
year?
Oh yeah, then maybe say this year I'll stay with you.
Yeah, next year
I'll stay with you guys.
maybe
Oh,
Just
Okay.
wait 365 days.
Either you
Man.
or your parents need to go separate ways.
Oh my.
Kidding.
Or I think for the birthday maybe I would do like a celebration when it's turning 12, like onto their birthday, like the night before,
Yeah.
and then spend the next day, the actual day with the parents.
Oh, that's not bad.
Or just invite them out all to dinner, one big dinner,
Just
and you
they
throw
don't
them-
like
one
each
big
other.
party.
They don't like each other.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Your parents deny that girlfriend.
This is a totally different BSC scenario then.
This is like the daily drama.
You know what? When I was talking about being practical, if I had to explain myself to my parents, this is what I would say. It's her birthday. This is your guys' day. This is when you guys got married. This was before I was ever a part of the picture. So if anything, you guys should spend it with each other, not rely on me to, make it fun, right?
Yeah.
Smart.
Good
Yeah.
practical excuse.
Very
Oh, and then
practical.
you should buy them like a vacation ticket, like a trip to like
Right.
Philippines or something. And be like, hey, go away on a vacation
Oh yeah,
just to you
like
too.
get away from me.
Yeah.
right now.
And never
It's
come
my
back.
girlfriend's birthday.
And please don't come back.
But they'll be happy too.
Right. And also, what would your significant other think if you couldn't spend a day with her? It's her birthday because it was your parents' anniversary, right? Wouldn't that person be very upset? It wouldn't really make sense to that other person.
Why?
Especially for
understand.
I
girls.
feel like they can understand.
I can understand.
Oh, don't lie. Come on.
come
I'm
on.
serious.
Look at this radio.
I'm
Oh,
serious
don't
too.
put on that
Spend my
image.
birthday on another day.
Or spend it together.
yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Maybe that's
I
why you
believe
guys are single.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
It just got serious.
We're going to go ahead and listen to a song and come back with even bloody, sweaty, tearier situations. All right? Don't go anywhere. First, here's a song from Toy.
그럴 때마다. Our third situation is brought in by Krisha, so will you read it for us?
Yes. Situation number 3. You just bought one of the newest phones on the market, so you try to celebrate by going out to the Han River with your friends to ride the ferry. A friend dares you to do the iconic Titanic pose and say, "My heart will go on." So you do. While you do, your friend uses your phone to film you, but suddenly the ferry horn blasts and the friend drops your phone into the water. What do you do?
No.
That's why you pay that extra few dollars for insurance. Just in case you
never
lose your
get
phone.
insurance.
Yeah, I don't either. And that's when I actually lost my phone.
Really?
The first time.
Oh my.
It was on the first day as well.
But everyone does do this Titanic pose, do they?
They do.
They-
I feel like I'm flying, Jack. Yeah, everybody knows that.
Oh, I think I would laugh out of like,
Anger.
yeah, like.
Dive in right now and get my phone.
That was really scary. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or I may cry.
But like, it's not a pond. It's the Han
Han
River,
River, you can't
where you
find
can't
it.
find it.
Oh my goodness.
Could be a lot of corpses. Oh no. Yeah.
I mean,
Dropping your phone in the water is one of the worst feelings ever.
you've done it before.
No, but last year I went to Gangneung with my little brother, and I was swimming under the water, and I was like, "Whoa, it's a phone!" And I picked it up, like deep in the water.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, whose phone is this?" My brother was like, "It's his phone."
Oh my
so he went in
gosh.
with the phone in his pocket, and it's just like, it feels like your life just stops, kind of, for a second, because like everything is on your phone.
It's your life.
Right. So
Your
if
life is in there.
if your friend dropped it in the river, there's no way you can act like, "Oh no, it's all cool."
Yeah.
You'd probably look pretty angry. No.
Obviously.
I know. I think Michael. I mean, I think I know what your answer would be, right?
Dive in right now and grab my phone. I don't care if you die. Save my phone.
It's like never let go, Jack. No, get my phone right
Get
now.
my phone
bro.
first.
So you guys
Right.
never dropped your phones in the toilet?
Never.
No.
No.
I try not to play with my phone
Lucky.
while I'm in the toilet.
I didn't either, but I kept it in my pocket and then it just fell in. And yeah.
Because the leading cause of hemorrhoids is
Oh, come
from
on.
like sitting too long in the toilet. Sorry, I shouldn't have said this. At this time of the
Situation
day,
just
yeah.
changed.
Everyone's having lunch. I'm like, what, hemorrhoids?
Oh yeah, let's get it. Yeah.
Do you have to say that? Sorry, I just had to do
I
it.
think that was maybe it can go on. In
It's a
our
good advice.
all-time
Yeah.
great highlights of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. What you just said, it is great advice.
It is.
You're health conscious, Michael.
Very.
Right.
Looking out for you.
But I
what
mean,
were we talking about? Yeah.
to be fair, I think the fair thing is, since it is the friend's fault for dropping it, I think the friend should be like, you
I'll
know,
buy you a new one.
yeah, or at least,
Obviously.
or
Yeah.
like depending on how close you are, or whatever, agree to like pay half or something. Like the friend
Work
should
out something.
yeah.
What if your friend were like, "No, I'm not paying for that."
Then they're not a friend.
Oh, Krisha with the truth.
So how you define a friend is like buying a new phone.
Oh,
If I can buy you a new phone,
No,
You're a
but if they
friend.
cared a little, they probably,
Yes.
would have tried to figure out something. But there is a good thing about this, though.
Okay.
The good thing is it's a new phone. Even though it's expensive,
Right.
it's better than losing like an old phone that has like more stuff inside.
Sure.
But nowadays, can't you get everything backed up?
Yeah. But it's just that
yeah.
the phones these days are so expensive.
They are.
That's true.
Yeah.
But if that phone, I mean, but the thing is, you're partly responsible because you asked your friend to take this kind of goofy video for you, right?
Yeah. Well, you didn't ask, did you? I don't know.
did.
Did you?
You did.
Okay, fine.
I think, yes, the general consensus is that what would you do if you were in that friend's shoes and you dropped it? You would probably offer to pay, right,
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
And probably sing this song.
Right. Let's do
My
it.
friend will go on.
Let's do it, everybody. This is Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, and we'll come back for a final situation. We are back with the final BST scenario brought to us by Michael, and I can feel that this one's going to be good.
I kept the best one to the last.
Yay!
Is this okay.
Okay. Your high school friends keep insisting you to come to their annual gathering, so you finally decide to go. At the reunion, you meet your long-time ex-girlfriend that you dumped. You still remember how hurt she was. However, she has changed so much that you actually regret what you did to her. It is almost like you have fallen in love at first sight and want to meet her again, this time for real. What will you do?
That one's really good.
Sneaky.
That's really good. I mean, what can you do?
Took me half an hour to come up with this situation. To think of one. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Like she's just become so gorgeous and like
Well, so
so
it's
you're-
all
it's
about
all
outer
looks?
appearance, huh?
No,
as in like
He's talking about just the
why are you
overall
getting so
aura.
angry?
The girls are like,
I've never heard actually like shout this loud at me. Okay.
No, like the same person can affect you a very different way based on their mood and the aura, the punigi, right? Not just looks.
Well said, Kevin.
Well, based on the situation that you just read, it seems like you didn't talk much to her yet.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
seems like you just looked at her and then decided
Right.
Yeah.
that you
like you
fell in
want-
love again.
and you want to like see her again.
Right.
No, as in like when you saw her, like she was popular, like everyone was around
Popular?
her, and like the way she was speaking, like everything about her, the aura, the image.
I mean,
Ultimately, you wanted to be with her again.
Yeah.
But you dumped her and she was very hurt by that situation. What would you
so
do?
you have to approach her very, like in a way that she won't feel.
Let's make it more stickier. Like when
Okay.
you guys were going out, when they were going out, she was like not very pretty. She was a chubby one.
Why do you have to
She was
say
supposed to
this?
be-
Why do you have to make it into
after you
this?
dumped her, she got hurt, scarred for life,
Yeah.
and she started to, change her appearance, everything about her.
Interesting.
Well,
And 10
she
years
probably
later,
did. Yeah.
you meet up with her, and she's like, bam.
Well, she probably did that out of, bitterness towards you.
Mhm.
And she probably wanted you to see her like that. So I don't think she'll want to get back with you.
Oh.
I don't know,
On the
but
girl
if you
side,
really
okay.
want to, you can try
can
talking to her
try.
again and, sincerely apologizing
Get
for
on your
that
knees.
time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I would do, by the way.
Get on your knees. Why would you even get on your knees?
Or try to talk to her
Let's
like in
propose
any
to her.
kind of deep way. At least, this is the first time you're seeing her in a long time.
That's
It's gonna seem so self-opportunistic, and she might think if this just based on your new scenario, Michael. Oh, what? Now that I'm beautiful, you want to get back with
Yeah,
me?
exactly.
Even if
obvious.
those are your intentions, you don't want to show that to her, right?
So
So
play
what would
cool.
you do?
Play cool,
Casual,
exactly.
you know?
Play
Yeah,
So,
Or
hey,
start
have
off
you
as
been?
friends again.
Yeah.
right. Make her laugh again. Just kidding.
That's dangerous.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Yes, because girls love guys who make them laugh.
Oh, really? I need to
Yes.
be funnier. Uh-oh. Ki-hoon, we can do it.
Let's try.
Yes. What would you guys do if the roles were reversed? Krisha?
What do you mean by roles?
Like
if it were
guy,
if it were a guy who was like super like I'm still a mathlete, but all of a sudden he has
it
a
used to be
six
like
pack, he's
Kevin.
a hunk, and basically from Michael to Kevin. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
From Kevin to Michael. Yeah. What would you do?
Oh, like I said, I would start off by talking again, not just like, right away.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell in love again.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't play all your cards
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that. Right.
You have to act cool.
Act cool. Michael?
Yeah, act cool.
Act cool.
Don't get on your knees. Just act cool.
No, definitely not. Yes. Never, even like when you want somebody back, I don't think begging is the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Don't.
Okay. Guys, thank you again so much for coming in. It's always a pleasure to have you here. We'll see you hopefully next week.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
soon. Krisha, we need to get you to like sing or something in the studio. Everybody needs to hear you live. Yeah.
Are you coming out with the new album soon? Anytime soon?
I don't know, maybe.
Perhaps. Yeah, secret stuff in
When
the
that
works. We know that, Michael, we're going to be seeing you on screens very
Very
soon.
soon.
Very soon.
Looking forward to
few
that.
So we are all very excited for that. I don't know, just all of our guests on the show are just also money, and we bring the most stellar talent to Double Date. We're going to play this last song. This is Psy, New Face, and we'll see you guys soon.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
어딜 쳐다보는 거냐고 솔직히 너 그래 너 생판처 만난 너왜 널 쳐다보는 거냐고 궁금했어.
You guys are listening to Double Date. We just wanted to remind you, we'd love to hear from you in person. We'd love to hear your voice.
All you have to do is record 1 minute or so voice message on your phone and tell us a little about you, or you can always stay anonymous, and your love for our Double Date program, or a comment or general questions you might have for either of us.
Sure, and send that file to tbsdoubledate@gmail.com.
Yes.
We've gotten so many voicemails from all different kinds of people and all throughout the world. And it's a very nice feeling to hear from you guys, so please let us know.
Yeah, and you can also talk to us live directly on the phone in our Love Call segment. Just send us your name and phone number to our email, again, at tbsdoubledate@gmail.com.
All right, moving on to the fourth and final segment of Double Date, but first here is We Are the Night with 뜨거운 너는 내게 말했지.
안녕하세요. 가수 오해인입니다. 더블 데이트 오늘도 내일도 그 다음 날도 아니 그 다다음 날도 많이 사랑해 주세요. 계속 들어주세요.
나만 왜 이렇게 힘든 건가요?
Welcome back. You're listening to Double Date, and you're just in time for the rerun of our Saturday two-part skit series called Torn Pages.
Last time we finished the touching tale of John and Ann Bitar in another anniversary. Today we start a new story called Sincerely Yours, which is a story about pen pals and love.
So enjoy Torn Pages, Chapter 7. Oh, watch your head there now, little Judy.
Grandpa Dave, you know how much I hate coming to the attic? It's so scary up here. Ah! What was that?
Don't worry, honey, it's nothing. It's been quite some time since anyone been up here. Just follow me. By the way, have I told you that your granddaddy built this house using only
bare hands. Yes, Grandpa, I know. You tell me the story all the time.
Ah, that's right. Your mama sure did raise you smart.
What was that?
Oh, that one was me.
Ew, Grandpa.
Just air, honey. It's just air.
What exactly are you up here looking for?
Just my old pen.
A pen? We came all the way up here for a pen?
Aha! Found it. Still has some ink left in it too.
I can't believe we came all the way here for a silly little pen.
Oh, hold on now. Now would you looky here? Oh, these old things.
Grandpa, what are these? Wow, there's so many of them. They look like letters.
Yeah, you got that right. So smart, just like your granddaddy.
Let me see here. Wait, Grandpa Dave, did you write all of these?
Boy, oh boy. Haven't seen these things in ages.
Wow, these are so old. Grandpa, you don't mind if I read some of these, would you? Just a couple pages.
Well, I guess, yeah, sure. But be careful. Some of these got some torn pages.
I don't get it.
It's okay, honey. Just be careful with them and just make sure you don't make it downstairs in time for supper. Seems like I raised your mother well. She's making my favorite Jamaican jerk chicken.
Okay, Grandpa. I'll be down in time. Just gonna read a few of them.
Okay.
Ew, Grandpa. Ew, just go. I'll see you later.
See ya, Grandizzy. I love chicken, jerk, jerk, chicken. I love chicken, jerk, jerk, chicken.
Now let's see here. Wow, I can't believe how many letters there are. This must be the first one. It doesn't say it's to anyone in particular, but the date says it's from 1913? And what are all these brown spots on the paper? To whom it may concern.
My name is David Hurd. I am from Jamaica, but moved to New York about 6 years ago. Been working all types of jobs, including tailor, custodian, a sailor on a steamer boat, but haven't really found what I want to do yet. I have to say it's been tough since I moved to the States, just trying to find the so-called American dream. But so far, it's been a nightmare.
Hey, honey, here's the coffee you ordered.
Oh, thank you. You can just set it down right... Ah! Oh! Hot!
Oops, sweetheart. Looks like you're gonna need to change your shirt.
Miss, okay, yeah, it's quite all right. I know you didn't mean it.
Hey, didn't say I was sorry. This is New York, honey. Deal with it and move on.
What in the... Now my pen's busted.
Here, honey, take mine.
Thank you, miss.
I ain't asked for a thank you, sweetie. This is New York, honey.
What does that even mean? Okay, just FYI, please disregard the coffee that was spilled all over the paper. So it seems as though I'm currently writing a letter to no one. All I got was an address in the Caribbean from the pen pal service, and I was told that this letter might reach somebody. Honestly, kind of hoping this letter reaches a female. I mean, if you're a man, then I guess that's okay too. Well, whoever you are, it'd be great to get a reply.
I guess this be my first letter. Sincerely yours, David.
Judy!
Yes, Grandpa Dave?
I thought I told you to come down before dinner time. Your jerk chicken ain't gonna dance its way to the attic now?
But I only got to read one letter, Grandpa.
Oh, don't worry about that.
But Grandpa...
I'll let you read more next time. Can't wait to eat.
Dad, what's Judy doing up there in the attic?
Just reading the old letters I used to write to your mama.
I remember those. I miss her.
Me too. Judy, your chicken's gonna need a jacket. It's cold chicken.
Take a seat, honey. So, Grandpa, about those letters?
Now, let's talk about those later. We're about to eat dinner.
I can't wait to read more.
Did you read the other side of the letter?
Huh? There was something on the back of the page?
Yeah, well, of course there was. There are always two sides to every page.
Oh my gosh, Grandpa, you're so lame. You know that.
Let's get to eating, yum yum.
Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips.
True story, all of these torn pages, Ashley.
I know. It's
Crazy,
amazing.
right? Yeah.
Crazy.
I hope people don't get offended by the accents that we do. It's supposed to be obviously fictional, and I'm trying my best, we both are, to do it justice. But this skit was based on some letters that the Brooklyn Historical Society acquired from Judith Lovell, discovered true love stories, or love letters, written by her grandfather, David Hurd, to a pen pal in the Caribbean.
Wow.
Yeah.
And to find out just how this pen pal becomes a love interest, tune in this Saturday to find out how the story ends.
Right, so every time we do Torn Pages, we do bi-weekly. Part 1 and part 2. Of these
Have you
Torn
always
Pages.
been doing that?
No.
Oh.
Usually it was just like stories, the most ridiculous things that you can ever think of, called Double Trouble. This is the evolution of Double Trouble.
Okay, because it's already
bit more
chapter
mature.
7, so I'm like...
Right. Well, I was doing it alone by myself. So I was literally doing like 3 voices
I know,
by
but it
myself.
was good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be talking about Double Trouble.
The
with
last one
Xander.
I heard. No, the last one I heard you do about the man who was lost at sea.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right, with Pepe.
Yeah, your accent was on point.
It's much better now that you've joined. We get to do like little, Judy voices, little baby voices. And yes, we'll get better and better. We're going to do our best to make it more and more fun for you guys. Let us know if there's like a story that you want us to like recreate,
Yeah.
Just don't make it too difficult in terms of the accents. We'll do our best, but all right. Tune in next week to figure out what happens with the next of this story, or I think it's Saturday, right?
Yes,
Yes,
this
on Saturday
Saturday.
you'll be able to figure out. Let's go ahead and listen to a song.
This is Yoon Do-hyun's 가을 우체국 앞에서. We'll be right back. Hi guys, you're listening to Double Date on TBS EFM. This is Ashley. And last Sunday was the 3rd and today is the 7th. It's already been 3 years since Lisa and MB went to heaven. Time flies so quickly and I just wanted to say, I know you guys are up there listening and always watching over us. We miss you so much, and not a day goes by without being reminded of you girls. And thank you so much for giving us so many good memories to smile and laugh about. We love you so much. Also, thank you to our fans and also people all over the world for your words of comfort. And thank you for keeping the memory of 2 beautiful girls alive in your hearts. And we're gonna play 2 songs that Lisa really used to like. The first one is Honesty by Beyonce, and the second one is Be Okay by Krista Michelle featuring will.i.am.
If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find.
It is time to close off today's show, everybody. Hopefully you had a good time spending the last 2 hours with us. We had Michael and Krisha in the studio for Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's always a good time with them.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we'll have...
Double Date.
It's Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Friday, finally.
Already.
I know, the weeks go by just...
We say that every week, but really,
It really does.
feels like it flies by.
It really, really does.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have any plans this weekend?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go watch a play. I'm super excited. Do you know A
watch-
Doll's House?
You watch a lot of plays, actually.
And musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know A Doll's House?
The book?
Yeah, the play.
Yeah.
They're making it in Korea, and one of my close 언니, she's gonna play Nora, and she invited me, so I'm gonna go
Wow.
watch it.
Isn't that based on like Victorian, like way back when, A Doll's House?
Yeah.
No? Oh, is
it's
it?
by Ibsen.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's exciting.
Yep.
That must be very fun.
you have
must be
anything
looking forward to that. Do I have anything special? I don't think I do. No. I think I need to de-stress. Go make plans. That's what we talked about last weekend, right?
Yeah.
And guess what I did last weekend?
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Oh my goodness!
But I needed that. I really
okay,
needed
fine.
that.
If you needed it, then.
I did.
Or
And
why
I
don't
needed
you go to
alone
like?
time.
Why don't you go to sauna and sweat it out?
I do that like every other day.
Oh, you
actually.
do?
No,
I
not
didn't know.
these days. But
Oh.
when I was living with my Como, because there was one like in that building that I used to live in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and also like, yeah, that's my personal business. Okay, Ashley,
Alright.
the sauna stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our show. Please join us again tomorrow for another episode of Double Date.
We're gonna leave you with this last song, 나윤관 그대가 있어 웃는다.
We've been your dates. I'm Kevin.
I'm Ashley, and
we'll
we'll
call
call
you
you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
그대가 있어 웃는다